Alright, what is up everybody? And welcome back to another video on the channel. We got Wildcard playoff predictions. So, let's get right into it with the Chargers and the Texans as our first matchup. Chargers have the better coach, better quarterback, better defense. No better formula to win a football game, especially a playoff game, which I do think they will do. 28-17. Now we get the Ravens, the Steelers. The Steelers on a total downhill slide, and the Ravens are still heating up, and I don't even think they're at their best yet. So with that said, I gave the coaching nod to the Ravens and the quarterback nod and the playmakers nod and the defensive nod. So how can the Steelers win this game? Nobody knows. That's why I got the Ravens winning 24-17. Now we get the Bills game versus the Denver Broncos. Let's see. Key factors. The Bills are playing a rookie quarterback. First time being in the playoffs. The Broncos in a long time. I think since Peyton Manning was there. So I think Buffalo's playoff experience is going to get them the nod in a 26-13 ball game, with Buffalo walking out of their own stadium with a win. Now we have one of probably the most competitive football games this weekend. We have the Green Bay Packers and the Eagles. Head coaching nod, I give it to Green Bay. Quarterback nod, it can be a toss-up. They can both be great at times, but they can both not be great at times. Running back nod, gotta give it to the Eagles. Wide receivers nod, gotta give it to the Eagles. Offensive line nod, gotta give it to the Eagles. Defensive nod, gotta give it to the Eagles. So, with that being said, I think the Eagles walk out with a win in a high-scoring game, 35-32. Eagles win. Now we have the Buccaneers versus the Washington Commanders. Buccaneers are at home. Buccaneers have a lot of playoffs experience in these last couple years. I think they've been to the playoffs like 4 of the last 4 seasons, or 5 of the last 4 seasons. But either way, Baker Mayfield has just been popping off this season. Their defense, I don't really know a bunch about both of these defenses. So I think it could go either way, but I got to give the nod to the Buccaneers, winning 31-29 in a high-stakes shootout. I do think next year Washington is winning their division and making the playoffs. Don't quote me. Now, last game of the week on a Monday night football game. It's going to be played in Glendale, Arizona, as it seems, due to the wildfires in Los Angeles, California. But let's give it a rundown. Coaching, it's a draw. Okay? They know each other very well. Kevin O'Connell used to be on the Rams coaching staff. I give the coaching a draw. Quarterback, gotta give it to LA. Sam Darnold hasn't done it consistently enough. Let's see. Running back nod, gotta give it to LA. Defensive nod, gotta give it to Minnesota. Wide receivers nod, gotta give it to Minnesota. Tight end nod, gotta give it to Minnesota. They both got great stadiums, but I think, stadiums aside, the Vikings are gonna win this game 29-28 in a high-stakes shootout down to the wire. And that is the end of my playoff predictions, guys. Drop a comment, drop a like. Tell me your playoff predictions in the comments. Tell me, your score predictions. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.